get to do a whole lot of exciting things, and this is a very exciting thing that we've done here that's been very beneficial for our hospital. So I am Director of Disbursements, which means I'm over Accounts Payable and I'm also over Payroll. And so I want to tell you a little bit about our Accounts Payable because that's what we're talking about today. We process approximately 1,600 invoices every week. We cut about 1,100 checks on a weekly basis. We process approximately $25 million in invoices every month. Okay? So our annual spend in through AP is approximately $300 million in a year. We do this with 3 AP technicians, and that's what everybody kind of goes, wow, you know, how do you do that? I have this personal Discover card, and I don't know if you have a personal Discover card or not, but if you spend money on Discover card, at the end of the year, they'll send you a rebate check. And it's 2%, 3%, whatever you put on the chart. So I was sitting there thinking, I said, well, what if I just put a bunch of the invoices from the hospital on my own personal Discover card, and then whatever rebate I got, I give it back to the hospital, we'd make a little bit of money. And I said, well, why isn't there a system out there like that for businesses rather than just for personal people? So here at Children's Hospital, we implemented 2 different card solutions, okay? And this is what we put in place so that we can make enough money to pay for the things that we wanted in accounting to make our life easier and make the hospital better. We implemented a P-card system. We also implemented an E-card vendor pay system, and that's where the biggest bang is for the buck. When we got to looking at this, we shopped around to find a way to pay our bills with a credit card, because when I looked at our Discover card, I said, if I'm able to pay my home bills on a card, why can't I able to pay some of the bigger vendors that we have at the hospital on card? So that's what we wanted to do. We noticed already that we were paying invoices by check that at the bottom of the invoice it said we take Master Visa card. Well, if they already take Master Visa card and we're paying by check, why can't we just swap them over to paying by Visa card or MasterCard? The first step we did in 2007 is we implemented a credit card that was an alternative to check writing. Meaning, if we saw that on the invoice, we would call and say, would you take credit card from us? And they would say yes. In 2010, we published in our new vendor package that our preferred form of payment now is credit card. So implementing these 2 programs, what's been the best thing for us? And the best thing for us is rebates. And of course, you know, I needed money to pay for a software system that I wanted, okay? So I'm going to talk to you about our annual rebates. In 2007, when we started the program, our annual rebate for that year was $205,000. So this is money that we got back, rebated from our bank, that we didn't have to write checks, we didn't have to fold checks, we didn't have to put postage on checks, we didn't have to mail checks, that sort of thing. The third year, it went down to about $95,000, and so I saw a trend here, and I said, okay, we're getting lower and lower, and so something's going on. And I realized that the vendor we were with was not as robust as I wanted to, was not as aggressive as I wanted it to be, and so we shopped again and put it out for bid and went with a separate vendor at this time. And so in 2010, our rebate went to $283,000. Okay, so we are projected this year to have a rebate of a little over $456,000. But this is money that's coming into us. This is not soft cost. This is not perceived cost. This is actual money that's being deposited back into our account. This is not taking into account the mailing, the postage, the printing, the forms that we're saving. It's not taking any of that. This is hard dollars coming back into us. At $456,000, I would say we're halfway to our goal. When I started this 6 or 7 years ago, the CFO that was currently there told me he wanted $1 million rebate. Throwing that number out, I think, just out of the air because he thought we'd never achieve it. We're halfway there. Okay, we're going to be there in another 3 years. Okay, our accounting department, we're 100 years old hospital. Our department is a green department. We are a positive revenue-generating department. So it's an exciting concept. I don't know why everyone out there is not doing it. It's beneficial to the employees, it's beneficial to the vendors, it's beneficial to the AP department, and overall it's beneficial to our kids at the hospital because we're making money for them that we're able to reinvest in their health.